Hello there, ladies and gentle giants. How are we all doing? The weekend is here. It is once again upon us. And hopefully, this time, this stream, this might be the start of the snowball effect that we get here, ladies and gents. I'm extremely excited for this one. We might even be able to kill them all by the end of the stream, but we'll have to find out. Oh gosh, can you tell I'm hyped up here? Right, okay, so let's just crack on straight away with this. Let's not mess about at all. Who we got in today? Hey, Fig Jam. Hey, Raz. Hey, Dave. Hey, Krieger. Hey, Ed. Hey, Gordo. Steven. And Mike's here as well. We've even got a wild shifty has appeared. Excellent. Oh, and Sonia. Good to see you back with us. Dave VG as well. Atorial. And Harry. Oh my gosh, we've got the entire clan. Mitz as well. Andy. We got a lot of people here tonight. Oh God, Harpy, no. Don't start that. We're not starting with the daddy pinkies this early. You gotta pay extra for that. Jesus Christ, man. Right off the bat. As I'm reading out the names. Thank you, Steve. Crash out. Jesus Christ, my eyeballs. Thank you very much, Steve. Very much appreciated. Right off the bat, just some searing pain. How about that? Fantastic way to start your evening. Oh, ladies and gents, how's you all been? It's been a busy week here at Pinky Enterprises. I've been trying to sort some different things out for the channel and also launched off a brand new channel. Ooh, what's that? It's me losing lots of money gambling. So if you're interested in gambling, check that out, I guess. It's all for fun. We're just having a little bit of fun with it. A senpai. I don't think you should call me a senpai. Surely that's not good. Ed! Oh, thank you very much, Ed. That's very kind of you, and congratulations to Raz. I'm sure Raz would absolutely love that. That's too true, Fig Jam. But yeah, I put my first video up there the other day. So yeah, it's called Critical Slots. I stole the name from Critical Role. I always thought like Critical Role sounded like it should have been a gambling channel. So I stole their name and called it Critical Slots. But we actually did quite well on our first one. I ended up making money, so I was happy with that. Put it all on red. So yeah, if you're interested, it's all for entertainment only. We're not doing anything serious on there. We're just having a laugh with it. So if you guys enjoy that kind of stuff, go ahead and check that out. It would be very much appreciated. Now though, what are we going to be doing here tonight? Oh, not at all, Atariel. Totally separate funding. You see, there's something that I do with the money that I get off YouTube. It's totally separate. So roughly about half of it gets invested back into the channel, paying for all of the subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. And the rest basically pays for my bills. So that is not gambling money at all. Definitely not. I can't afford to gamble that money. Critical Role stole their channel. Oh, there you go. What goes round comes round. Now the only task is to get more popular than Critical Role. So, we upgraded the archers last time here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, they're having a wonderful old time on the battlefield at the moment. We have given the knights plenty of armor upgrades, which means they're holding these flanks really nicely. But this is the critical flank that always gets broken through first. And it's just, again, it's simply because there's more heavy nommers that come in this way. Look at that. Just, I love that massive volley of arrows that comes in as they get closer and closer. Taking down so many of them instantly. But what's everyone been up to this weekend? Anything interesting so far? No, the week, should I say. Look at this body pile. My God, we've actually covered the entire bridge. It's gotten so high now that the corpses are sliding off the side. Oh my days. I didn't even notice this. Look at that. Even on the other side as well, we've got this massive body pile. Oh, I've got a feeling that eventually this might get to a point where we end up defending the bridge. Oh, look at these archers. We end up defending the bridge. And we're going to pile up the bodies at either side of it and just make a new bridge. That'd be brilliant. Need to get the Templars to armor 100. Yeah, you know, that's going to make them pretty powerful. Especially with all the splash damage they'll be able to deal. Because ultimately, they're going to be your killers. It's going to be either the archers and the Templars, a combination of them two, I've got a feeling. That's everything that's going to be specced into. Hey, Van Wood! Welcome to the live. You're now set up so we're in business? Excellent, Harry. I managed to read while I was making my coffee that you're just chilling in bed with a tablet. The best way to do it, quite frankly. Big protests in town, all right. Oh, yeah, it's all that Tommy Robinson crap that's going on at the moment, isn't there? Yeah. Look at that, we're just shy of the 4th upgrade, ladies and gentlemen, just shy. So, who are we going to put our first 3 upgrades into? We've got meat shields, Templars, and rifles. Just short of 40k. Oh, we need someone on the field with a warhammer. Jesus, man. Oh, that's a lovely pink. Pink for Pinky. Andy Wilson. Thank you very much, Andy. That is definitely bright pink. There's no denying that. That's very much appreciated, Andy. Coming in there with the 50 British pounds. My God. Thank you, Andy. It's a total mad lad, isn't he? Look at that. That shade of pink, while still burning my eyes, I can't help but appreciate it because, frankly, that is a lovely shade of pink. I kind of like... It's weird. I kind of like some fluorescent colours. I like fluorescent green. I like fluorescent pink. That's another one. But yeah, I think pink and green. Maybe some sort of turquoise as well. But like a dark... It's hard to describe. A dark fluorescent turquoise is nice. Yes, thank you, Andy. Absolute legend. Why did the pastor go to the dermatologist? It had big zit. Oh, God. Oh, Mike, that's painful, my friend. That's just... Jesus, man. Oh, that yellow. That yellow. Preston there, going in with the $10. Hail, chat. Hope everyone is doing well. Oh, that's nice. How nice to share the love. Thank you, Preston. My God, some of these colours, though, I have no idea why YouTube chose them to be so fluorescent. It's insane, man. So, ladies and gents, what are we thinking of here? 63% on Templars, okay. Yeah, that's pretty clear, isn't it? Let me go ahead and get this poll up and running here. Jeez, Harpy as well, coming in. Oh my God, that's so bright. Coming in with the 10 British pounds there. Off to a country music festival in Warwick tomorrow with the wife and daughter. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Nothing like a bit of family bonding. It's always nice. Oh, don't get me wrong. I think everyone feels like that. There's times when you really can't be bothered, but your kids want to, and you just have to sort of force yourself to do it. I hope everyone feels like that sometimes. And it's not just me. Like, little one will come in and go, Daddy, can you play? And I'm just like, I've just finished doing like a video or something like that. I'm like, I can't be arsed right now. But how do I let you know without hurting your feelings? Anyone else having weird issue with its name? Keeps cutting the B off and turning it into Rain Spider? Rain Spider. Oh, why have I never noticed that before? Rain Spider. That sounds like a jazz blues player. Rain Spider. I love that. Let's see what we're voting for here then. Templars are going to get the melee armor upgrade. Okay. Let's go on to our custom units, go down to the Templars, and we're going to give them a +3, which takes them up to 10% melee armor. Just to remind everyone, will it actually tell us here if I hover over it? I can't remember. I think melee armor was the one that protects you from all sides, is it? Why is it not telling us now? Before, when I hovered over them, it was telling us what they do, and now suddenly it doesn't want to. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one that protects you from all sides. Right, let me just get the poll ready here for the next round. So we got meat shields that we can vote on. We got archers that will be added into the vote, and riffles. That was it, the sides only, not the fronts. That was the one. Yeah, you could probably start adding Templar troops. 30 to 40 would be nice. Yeah, it's going to make a difference now, especially with that 10% armor. So hopefully this should carry us over the edge and we should get our 4th upgrade. Just as a reminder to anyone new here or who hasn't seen it before, basically every 10,000 kills you're able to put in a upgrade point into a unit. So if you got 20,000 kills, that's 2 upgrades. Fairly simple, really. Fairly straightforward, hopefully. Look at these archers, though. I love this little initial volley that we get here. Look at how many arrows are flying through the air, and how quickly the zombie corpses start piling up now at the front. That's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that the meat shield is actually able to push forward, even though it deals pretty much no damage. Been assembling Warhammer models and binging anime all week. That sounds like a good week. Just out of interest, how many of you actually watch the Edge Runners anime? So that's the one from Cyberpunk. Because apparently it's like really, really good. I've never watched it still. Even though I'm a massive fan of Cyberpunk and have a Cyberpunk channel where I make Cyberpunk content, yeah, I never watched the anime. But I've heard loads of good things about it. Saw a few episodes and need to keep going. That sounds promising. Bad at keeping up with shows. Yeah, you and me both, Harry. No, I watched up like The Walking Dead up to like season 3, and then I was like, oh, I actually kind of like this, and then I got fed up of waiting for each of them to come out, and I was like, well, you know what, I'm just going to wait until the entire thing's finished, and then I'll just binge watch them all from start to finish, and it's still bloody going, ain't it? So... it just doesn't end. See, a lot of my anime experience comes from a lot of the earlier animes, like Akira, Ghost in the Shell, that kind of stuff. They're all my kind of animes. All the earlier ones. Although my the wife actually quite likes anime, and she got me into watching some that I'd never heard of, like Death Note. The missus absolutely loves Death Note. And I'd never seen it before I met her, and she introduced me into that, and I literally sat there and binge watched the entire thing in one go. I found Death Note absolutely fascinating. Really good watch. We're trying to think of the other one that I watched. There's, oh, what was it? She had another one that she watched. I think it was called Parasite. Where it was like aliens get inside of people and give them mutated powers and they go around fighting each other. That was quite good. And then there was another one about a Japanese or Chinese village that has a castle in it where vampires live. And it's like a pandemic that starts going around, and the doctors of the village are trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, the thing I really like about anime is it allows story creators to go places where you wouldn't be allowed to go in normal series. And I think that's what's really interesting about anime. There's no restriction on how insane the scene can be, really. It's also quite surprising how popular it's become over the recent years as well. A lot more people get into it. It's become way more mainstream. Did the same thing with Death Note? Yeah. Once you've watched them first couple of episodes and you start to establish what's going on, and then they introduced Al, and that was it. I was hooked as soon as they introduced Al. That was it. I was like, yeah, this is for me. Oh, that's no worries, Dave. Not everyone has to know what anime is. Death Note, it's basically about a college kid who finds a notebook and he slowly discovers that he can write people's name in the book and he can kill them by just writing their name in the book. And the whole anime is about the police force trying to figure out how this guy is just going around and killing everyone. And it's all to do with, like, the gods of death. There's a lot of stuff in it. It's really interesting. It also contains one of the most famous lines you'll ever hear. What was it? I'll take a potato chip and I'll eat it. Harry Mannington! Hey, Harry! Coming in with the 99 cents of Australian dollars. Look at that blue colour. What the heck? Is that a sticker? What the heck is that? That looks cool. I didn't even know you could do that. Got bored of Death. Got bored of Death Note after they wiped their own memories, really? I really found that plot point interesting. Yeah, but I think the endings of most things that are really good in the middle are always disappointing because the middle part of the anything is so good. It's just I spent the last 5 minutes looking through them. What is it actually? Is that like confused while dribbling? I think that's just me in the morning, to be honest. Okay, we've actually lost a few kills here somehow. Not quite sure how that's happened. Look at the draw, I guess. We're at 38,000 here, ladies and gents. So, there's your poll. Go ahead. Vote, 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 vote. What's going to get our 3 upgrades here? That's about 20 years ago you watched it. Yeah, I actually kind of forget how old some of these are. Like Ghost in the Shell and Akira. Oh, we're just shy. I can't believe that. We got so close yet again. But thank you, Harry. That's very much appreciated, by the way. Sorry, I was a little bit confused by it. I didn't mean to not thank you. Oh, Shifty. Fuck you. Of course he found it. Of course he found that one there. The biggest turd available. Is that me after the first sticker? The stickers go hand in hand. Right, folks, let's have a look. What are we thinking here? Yeah, I know it's meant to be ice cream, Fig Jam, but let's face it, who in the right mind looks at that and goes, yummy ice cream? I always think they should have turned Columbo into an anime. Imagine that, Columbo anime. Just one more thing, where were you on the night of the 14th? I bet half of the people in here don't even know what Columbo is. Soft serve turds. Why is that so hard to say? Why is that such an... That just sounds like it's either from California or Australia. That is the only 2 places where you can get a soft serve turd. I don't know why, but in my mind canon, that just makes absolute sense. You remember Columbo. Oh, God. Archers, right. Let's get these archers up here, then. So, 3 upgrades. Where are we going? 40k Columbo. It's just Cassius Kane. with a bit of Blackadder thrown in. Right. Tap damage and 10 HP. So, ladies and gents, what upgrade are we bestowing upon our archers? Who's the detective with the lazy eye? That's him. That's Columbo. MacGyver. Where else would you be able to have a maverick judge? Let's just think how insane that is. The old movie mitts. I've got the old movie on DVD, and it came as a box set. It's got Ghost in the Shell 2 in there as well. But I wasn't much for Ghost in the Shell 2, I must say. First one was just way better. Columbo and Kojak. TV was black. I bet you all remember the changeover then, the changeover ceremony. DVDs, that's old school now. I know. Think he's getting old, that's why. Attack speed. Okay, let's give the archers here then an upgrade of plus 1.5 in their attack speed. So let's go down archers. That'll take them up to 12.5. Oh, God. 12.5. There we go. So them archers are going to be getting really, really powerful now. And I believe that might take us over the 40k mark. No, because you couldn't afford colour when the changeover happened. I mean, that's fair enough. You can't argue with that. See, I'm not so old that TV was black and white, but I am old enough that there was only 4 channels, and channel 5 was like, whoa, that's brand new. Right. So, we're locked and loaded there. You know what, I'm going to put the music on. It just feels so empty in my ears otherwise. I need something in the background. Let's just... What the hell? Why's the volume so low on this? None of you guys didn't say you couldn't hear anything. Right. There we go. Make sure I don't click the exit button behind that box. Let's go. You'll have to let me know if it's too loud, folks. Oh! Mike, for some reason, I read that you had a collection of VHS vapes. I was like, what? VHS vapes? I don't... It was a vapor that you had to rewind. Ooh, slow-mo the archer volley. We certainly can. I mean, we're almost blotting out the sun. Almost. But not quite. Oh my god, look at that! It's like we've fired 1,000 hedgehogs through the air. Or porcupines, for those who are not familiar with hedgehogs. Man, that's insane. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at all the blood. Oh my god, we just instantly made a gigantic puddle. That's insane. Look at this. Oh, the body pile over here. Hi. Oh, Dustin. That actually, thank you for saying that. That reminds me of something really interesting. So, about a couple of months ago, YouTube introduced something called Hype. What that means is any new videos that are less than 7 days old, you guys, I think you get 3 hype points per week that you're allowed to spend on videos completely free. But what that does is, if you spend your hype points on a video, it actually tells the YouTube algorithm to send my video out there to the big wide world. So if you guys do get 3 hype points and you fancy spending them on any of my videos, that would be massively appreciated, because it has a tendency to put you on YouTube's front page and stuff like that, if you get enough. And it's only available to creators who are small, and the smaller the creator is, the more bonus points you get from a hype. Yeah, apparently on videos you can give hype points now. I'm not quite sure how it is or what, but yeah, you can do it. YouTube sent me a message telling me to tell you guys about it. It's like, hey, make sure your audience knows about hype points. So yeah, there you go. I'm making sure my audience knows about hype points. But apparently you can only you get 3 per week that are free. That's the thing there. Oh, I've already watched it, Cyrus. I've watched it and I've also commented on it. Shifty, 31 months as a member of the Inquisition. Such a lovely length of time to be an Inquisitor. It's very much appreciated, Shifty. Honestly, can't thank you enough, mate. Can't thank any of you enough for all the support you've shown me. It still blows my mind that you guys are still here this long into, I don't want to say YouTube career because that sounds big, like, you know, big-headed, but yeah, it's awesome that you guys are stuck around this long. Don't even dare my mic. Look, I see you every time you say that, and I have to ignore it because it gets stuck in my head if I keep reading it. If I start saying it out loud, I'm going to want to sing it. So, I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you. I'm definitely not. Harry, member for 34 months of the Guardsman. And thank you, Harry. One of the very first recruits we had here. Don't, you guys. We're not singing Hotel California in the chats. We're not doing it. Like my own personal bra, always there to give me support. I could do with one of them. Lifts and separates. Jesus, man. I mean, look at this. You can definitely tell the difference. The body pile before was like over here, and now it's over here. And we're already at 30,000, and the collapse hasn't fully happened yet, though we're in the process of it. How's a Guardsman alive after that? We're just going to have to say he's been in transit. It takes a long time to get from planet to planet sometimes. Oh yeah, so one thing I've also been thinking about, which might be a little bit interesting for some of you, I've been thinking about doing maybe face cam. Or starting to, I've been looking around trying to find a decent camera so that I can actually start putting my face on some of the videos. How about that? I think that could be interesting. You can all see my reactions. But I thought that'd be funny as well, because you'll actually be able to see the flashbangs then. You'll be able to see my screen just light up. Mayo face. I mean, I don't know if that's racist or not. You fell asleep when you were meant to get off the ship and now you're in transit back home. Go VTuber. Oh, 40k. Oh no, Atariel, it was what I've been thinking about it for a hang on, let's get this going. Let's get the poll going. There we go. So we've got 4 upgrade points now, ladies and gentlemen. The Archer upgrade there pushed us over the edge. So go ahead. What are we going to vote on? No, Tori, it's something I've been thinking about for a little while. I don't know. I think it just adds another layer of personality to the channel. With something, gives something more, people more to identify my channel or necessarily me with. But then obviously I watched the Spiffing Brits video earlier, and anyone who's watched that, he basically goes ahead and says, pretty much if you've got a, he linked, sorry, no, that's not true. He linked a video in his chat to another content creator, and that content creator says, pretty much if you're a faceless channel, it's very unlikely that you'll normally get sponsors. So, that's why, that's ultimately what changed my mind. I was like, well, if I want to make some serious money, I've got to have a face cam then. That's basically what he's telling me. Because I don't get that many, I must admit, I don't get many sponsor offers, and the ones that I do are ones that I don't want to put on this channel. I get loads for football and gambling all the time. They want to sponsor me to put bloody ads at the front of my videos to sell you guys football and gambling, and I'm like, that's not my audience. It's 40k. I'm not going to take the money just to put gambling in front of you guys. That doesn't work with this channel. And so I'd only take sponsorships on things that would actually be useful to you guys. Well, let's have a look then. So I hope you guys appreciate that I turned down money to not advertise you loads of shit that you're not interested in. That is true, Gordo. That is very different, though. I'm not encouraging you guys to go and gamble. I'm encouraging you guys to come and watch me do it. That's totally different, in my opinion. Like, you know, they're incentivizing me with money to get you guys into gambling. I don't want to do that on a 40k channel because gambling and 40k just don't go together. Simple as. Blood Bowl? But it's not. I don't know. It's all like fantasy football leagues and stuff like that, though. Sponsor a device that protects keyboards from cats. Also a very good point, Shifty. What person who does Warhammer has any spare cash for gambling? It's all spent on Warhammer models. It was funny. I was watching a Warhammer 40k tournament the other day, and they had a $4,000 prize pool, or £4,000, I can't remember. But the armies that were being fielded there were like 8 grand's worth of army. So the prize money wasn't even enough to cover half of the cost of the armies that were being fielded there. I don't know why that made me laugh. I was like, that's bad. When you can't even make enough. Alright, Templars. Let's go get their upgrades here. Plus 10 troops. I have noticed a few developers have been sending me loads of games recently. Because they want to make me to make videos on them on the channels for up and coming games. So I'm not complaining because I'm getting free games. So that's sort of my payment. That was the one I got sent the other day. That it seems really interesting. I want to make a video on it. What was it called? Ground of Aces. Yeah, that seems really interesting. It's like a, I don't know, a strategy sort of building simulator where you control a World War II airbase. So yeah, I got sent that the other day, and that seems pretty good. So I'm probably going to make a video on that at some point. I need a sponsor like Twix, Snipper, and Snickers, or Opera GX, so I can get rid of this Firefox browser that keeps crashing all the time. That'd be nice. If I can wear face, if a wear face painter can get Warhammer face paints to sponsor, Warhammer paints to sponsor me. I mean, it's not a bad idea. If I missed it, you may need to enable my channel for being hyped. Ah. That might be a point. I'll have to check the settings there. I think that's all mobile gaming, is it not, Ed? It's all pay to win. Yeah, Harry, it seems pretty interesting, so I think I'm going to do a video on that next week. So what did we get there? 4 upgrades for melee armor. Right, getting distracted, sorry folks. Let's quickly go ahead and stick this on the Templars here, which will take them up to 14% armor. Alright, alright, alright. So, next poll. Special edition Twix. They make a pink only Twix. And to add the chaotic flavor into it, it's full of popping candy. So it's a pink Twix full of popping candy. I mean, that actually sounds like fire to me. that sounds brilliant. I'd love that. Right. Unfortunately, mobile gaming sucks. Yes and no. Depends what you're doing on it. Right then. So, let's go. Are you ready, Mr. Zombies? Are you ready? Oh, look at that. What a sight to behold. Oh, Jesus, Shifty. I didn't actually know it did that either. Pink cushions. Yeah, that's an accurate description of what's happening to the zombies right now. Most certainly. Look at how damaged they actually get as well before they get to the front line here. They really get messed up before they get there. I wonder how many kills the actual footmen get here, considering they're only dealing 1 damage each. Okay, that's interesting. It's the speed zombies that got over here first which activated them. Right, okay. Is that going to pull over a bunch of archers? It looks like it is. That's good. Jeez, Harry. Like I said, guys, I can't really thank you enough for it. Truly. It's absolutely amazing. See, Kenshi's a game I want to revisit as well at some point, but I heard that they're making Kenshi 2, and I've got no idea when that's coming out. And as good as Kenshi 1 is, I can only dream of how good Kenshi 2 is going to be. I love all the little systems in Kenshi. They're so fun to play around with. God, I actually haven't played that in a very long time. I've been playing a lot of Project Zomboid lately. That's basically what I've been doing in my spare time. Oh, Ed! Thank you very much, Ed, there, coming in with the gifted membership. Thank you, Ed. Very much appreciated. And congratulations to Stephen. Oh, look at that. How weird is that? Ed gifted a membership, and it went to Steve. And Steve gifted some right after. Oh, thank you. And Sonia got one as well. And Dustin. Oh, my God. Guys. Thank you very much, Ed, for the gifted membership. It's very much appreciated. And thank you very much, Stephen, for the 5 gifted memberships. So congratulations to Stephen on your gifted membership as well. Congratulations Sonia. Congratulations on Wanting. Congratulations Dustin. Congratulations David Breen. Maybe it's David. I don't know. And congratulations Gramola. That's true, Fig Jam. That is true, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I might actually install Kenshi. Now you've mentioned it, I've got a weird itch to play Kenshi. You gifted yourself a membership? I don't remember that. Hey, Darth! Welcome back to the land of undead. Harry, you do not need to wait for any updates in that game at all. It is, before it even got the last update, which was build 4.42. Bear that in mind, it's on build 42 now, so there's already 41 other updates worth of content in the game. It is well worth it. If you enjoy realistic zombie survival, and you can put up with the isometric view, it's a very hard game and you will get frustrated with it. There's no denying that. Anything in that game will kill you. And I mean anything. Jumping through a window in that game and cutting your hand on a bit of glass will kill you. Having too much blood on your body and not washing and bathing in that game will kill you. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can have a character that survived years, you've poured 400 hours into it, and then it's just taken away by a single, solitary, stupid mistake that you made. Much like in real life. And that's why I love that game. Yeah, it looks like we're having some wild, oh my god, wild swings here in the kill counters. One round we're up, the next round we're down. I don't know what's going on there. But there's your poll, ladies and gents. Go ahead, Voty McVoterson. What are we adding? We still got 4 upgrades though, you know? I mean, only just, but it's still 4 upgrades. Oh my god, I had some lamb burgers earlier, like lamb. And every time I burp, all I can taste is lamb, and it's making me even more hungry. I don't know, have you guys ever had lamb burgers with a little bit of mint on them? They taste so nice. I don't know where that tangent goes. Oh yeah, because I just burped and I tasted lamb. Anyway. But yeah, so nice. Lamb and mint will heal even the blackest of souls. Yeah, but it's just a shame I'm going to shit myself into oblivion tomorrow once the lamb goes through your body. Right then. Yeah, Shifty, that's the sad thing. I've edited that many base maps that I'd have to completely uninstall all the mods, the entire game, and reset everything just to be able to play multiplayer, because, yeah, I literally edited every single map in that game now. That could be true, Mitch, yeah. The longer the melee units survive, the further away they pull our firepower away from the center, meaning less covering fire. That could be true, yeah. That's a big... Oh, forgot to say it will even destroy the hardest hole. Yeah, lamb does that to you. Like a lamb curry. A lamb curry is probably one of the worst things you can do to your indigestion. Your toilet will not be happy. Do you know, interesting fun fact, Gates of Hell is one of the most played games on Steam. Did you know that? Think of that. I think it's in the top 100 games played on Steam. That blew my mind that a game like Gates of Hell was in the top 100. Call of Duty, none of the Call of Duties are in there, which also blew my mind. I was expecting Call of Duty to be near the top, but obviously it's Counter-Strike. But yeah, Gates of Hell is in the top 100 games on Steam played for concurrent players. Yeah, but it deserves it, Harry. I totally 100% agree with that. But if you think about the actual genre that it's in, slightly more realistic RTS, it's not that much of a popular genre, like, globally speaking. It's what you'd consider niche RTSs. Right. Call of Duty. Call of Booty. That is an actual thing, Fig Jam. Do not Google that. Archers, can we see the archer stats? Yes, we can. Let's go. I'll quickly pull them up before I get the poll going here. So, hero archers. There we go. There's the stats. Right, I'll go get the poll up for them. Was that? Yeah, that was what we voted for. Just double checking. Right, so. +5 troops. Attack speed. Damage. And HP source. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, just remember, any value there will be times by 4 as you secured yourself 4 upgrades. Three guys, one hammer. Is that the Russian one? I can't remember now. Silencio! Free-ish flashbang this time. I like how you say free-ish, because that is 100% accurate. And you can do one of them free-ish ones every single month. Oh no, never mind. The Russian one I was thinking of was the hammer guys who went around killing them homeless people. Probably not a very nice topic to talk about here. I'll move on from that one, Jella. Anyway. Spam damage on them, turn them into miniguns of death. Oh, look at that, 66% on damage. Right, okay. So, that will take us up to 23 damage a hit there, which is actually very strong. I know that 4 damage doesn't sound like a lot, but when you've got a 12 times multiplier on your attack speed, yeah. It's essentially an extra 40-odd damage per millisecond, or something like that. Not millisecond, but, you know, every half a second. So that'd be an extra 80 damage. Oh my god, 80 damage a second. Whatever, shut up. I'm making things so overly complicated when they don't need to be. Normal zombies have 200 HP, right? Yep, that is correct. The tougher zombies there have 350 HP. Templars. Sorry, I'm just getting the poll ready for the next round here. Templars and rifles. Attack speed with the archers right now is 12.5 times normal speed. So yeah. 12.5. So, let's see if these really start to get them kills up. Look at that. Oh, I don't know why. I love seeing the archer volleys come in. No worries, Fig Jam. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Good luck at the scouts. Peace. Oh, the stream's bitrate of 10,972 kilobytes a second is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 6,800. Yes, but then people wouldn't be able to watch it in HD and it'll look all horrible and grainy. More so than it is already, YouTube. YouTube's telling me off because I'm streaming in too much of a high bitrate. They don't like that. But it improves the quality of the video so it doesn't look like a load of blocky squares on the screen for you. Good thing this is happening in a forest, since the archers are firing at an entire tree every second. Yeah, I will say I think it was last stream, can you imagine how many Fletchers you'd need in the medieval period to make this many arrows? Like, arrows are really expensive to make in medieval times, so you never wanted to waste them. So yeah, you'd need like 40,000 Fletchers to be able to make this sort of mass production. You nearly one-tapped Harry. I mean, what you and Harry get up to in the privacy of your own room is up to you. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Helldivers 2. Oh my god. Right. You guys are playing Helldivers 2, both of you. Right, that's it. On payday, I'm getting Helldivers 2. Now that I know there's actually people out there who I know who play Helldivers, I will get that. I'm going to play that. I've been wanting to play that for a very long time. I've been trying to convince some of my... this is going to sound a bit arsey. I've been trying to convince some of my real-world friends. Not you internet folk. I was trying to convince some of my real-world friends to get it, and none of them were interested. I was like, how can you not be interested? It's Starship Troopers, the video game. Quite literally. It looks amazing. And none of them batted an eyelid. So I was like, well, that's me screwed then. I don't want to play that by myself. But yeah, if you guys are playing it, I'm more than happy to come and join you guys. Can you imagine that? A Helldivers and 40k crossover. My lord, I would cream mine panties. I said it would sound really arsey, Ed, and I didn't mean it like that, and you know that. It's not just a Halo crossover. Oh, it just had a Halo crossover. Sorry, I misread that. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I love Starship Troopers, so that game appealed to me right away. The unfortunate thing is, I never knew of Helldivers, the original. Never heard of it. So Helldivers 2 for me came out of nowhere. It's better than tits on a slug. I still don't know why I said that. That just came out of nowhere for me. Well, ladies and gents, we are happily over the 40k mark now. We're storming past 45,000. That extra 4 damage made a lot of difference. Oh my god, it did. See, even small increments of damage can have massive multipliers. But again, like I said, we have got a 12 times multiplier, well, over a 12 times multiplier on their attack damage. So essentially, every 1 damage you actually add is essentially 10 extra damage that is added to the archer's normal fire rate. That's why you should never underestimate the power. Even if it's only 1 damage, it really does add up over time. $50K. Oh my god, you're right. We literally just clawed our way past 50K. We got 5 upgrades. Oh my god. Is this it? Is this the official start of the snowball? Yeah, Cyrus, that's the thing. Starship Troopers has never been converted into a decent game as far as I've played a lot of Starship Trooper games. And unfortunately, they've all just been a bit, meh. That's the best way I can describe them. Most of them are just meh. And that's really sad because, I don't know, they're just all missing something. They're either a bit too clunky or they're not polished enough or they're just, yeah, they've always just been meh. There was like the only decent one I ever played was from years ago. And it was like an RTS Starship Troopers where you got command of a squad and had to just go around on a map doing objectives. That was okay. But yeah, again, meh. It was probably the best one I've played so far. And that was years ago. Too many games come out before the finish, but I also understand it. It's because video game production as development has become so expensive. It's insane. Like, I think even for the most basic app on like a mobile phone, the most basic games, you're talking at least a minimum of £25,000 worth of investment needed to get even just a mobile phone game off the ground. So, you know. Right, let's have a look here. Templar. You upgraded the Templar. Okay. So just remember, we're getting 5 upgrades this time, so anything you see here, just times it by 5, and that's how many you'll actually be getting. So, the 10 troops will actually be 50, the splash damage will be 5, etc, etc. There we go. Let me just go, oh my god! Silencio there, coming in with the $20. Oh my god, that orange, man. That orange, Jesus Christ, that's an awful colour. now for the not free flashback. Thank you very much appreciated. I think, I'm not sure. I mean, do I really have to thank people for trying to hurt my eyeballs? That is a question now. Templars, that was the one. It feels weird. It's very British, isn't it? Oh, thank you for burning my retinas. That's so kind of you. Hunter orange. Yeah, it's like there was a really weird color that used to exist, and I never understood it, and it was called Midnight Sunset. And it's a similar sort of color, orange color to that. But it was called Midnight Sunset, and I was like, that makes no sense. It's midnight. How the sun sets hours before midnight. But again, it's the name of a paint, so why am I overthinking it? Choose words the algorithm doesn't know, like Pratt. Oh, geez, by the way, I absolutely love your office setup video. I was going to leave a comment on it, but you turned comments off, so I couldn't. But yeah, I don't know why. When that paper hit the floor, it made me giggle. How it's just shaking violently. Oh, I don't know. It was entertaining. Let's have a look here then. What are we going for? Ooh, splash damage, okay. Let's splash thy boots. So, splash damage here. We're going to add 5 onto that, which will take it up to 8. Indeed, Sonia. So, when this guy uses his primary attack on a target, the primary attack will take 81 points of damage. However, everyone around that target within a 2-meter radius will take 8 damage. Right, let me get the poll ready for the next round here. So, that'll be meat shields, archers, and rifles. Right, let's go. Mike's been sent into a black hole. I bet he had a joke about that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I just need to be right back 2 seconds here, so we'll get what angle here? What angle shall be best? I think over here, because then we can sort of see this flank a little bit, and we can see the... we can't see the centre. Come on, where? There. Right, that'll do. I won't be a sec anyway. Right, be right back a moment. Looks like I arrived back just in time there. Thank you very much, Silencio, coming in with the 5 gifted memberships there. Congratulations, Adam. Congratulations, Beyond Daily Pain. Oh, I feel that one. Congratulations, Andreas. Congratulations, Thomas. And congratulations, Papa Yahtzee. Thank you very much, Silencio. Alright, let's go have a quick look around here, see how we're getting on. Aren't you guys all amazing? It's so nice. Spreading the love. You're all mad lads, all of you. Okay, look at this. This is actually kind of interesting. One thing I hadn't really noticed up until this point is how weak the attacking army is actually on this side because of the distance that they have to travel. They really get spread out thin on this side, don't they? And I'm wondering if that's why, because if you look over this side, look at how thick and fast the reinforcements come, comparative to the other side. Kind of interesting. But yeah, that one is a lot further away, though. Yeah, look, they've got to bring all these reinforcements down here. So they've got a much further distance to walk over this side, and it's also just better defended as well, let's face it. More Templars, more archers. But yeah, them archers are really effective now. Able to deal massive amounts of damage to these guys. Are we going to get... We're past the 50k mark as well now. We're comfortably past the 50k mark, should I say. Yeah, it could be a good time to start adding troops to your field, though. God, look at these guys. How quick they shoot. That's ridiculous. I don't know why, but we should just be playing the Venga Boys over this. Yeah, the longer the melee troops hold, the more kills the archers can get. That's true. Poor rifles. Yeah, the rifles here have a very specific role, but I don't think you guys will end up using them, unfortunately. 'Tis the way of the world. 'Tis how it goes. Meat shield all the way. So, look at that. We were so close to 60,000 there as well. Oh my god, we almost secured ourselves a 6th upgrade. But ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Who are we voting on? Who shall we bestow our 5 upgrades on here? Plus 7,489. I mean, that's a nice little increase, is it not? Oh, look at this. What's this little place over here? I kind of want to go check that out. I don't think I've actually noticed them buildings there before. I've always known about this one down here, but yeah. Is there any others on this map that I've not noticed? Or are these the only buildings? No, it looks... what's it? What the heck is this? What the heck is this on the terrain? That looks a bit unnatural. We'll have to check out what that is. There. Looks like someone scraped a giant fist across the floor. Right. Let's have a look here. What is it? Oh, God. That is a close poll here. Might be a good idea to move the rifles to the weak flank to give them more covering fire. Now let me quickly go pull up the archers. Oh, no, that's the map. I don't want to be changing the map. What am I doing? So let me go pull up La Archer. Like that. And let's get that poll rolling. I don't know why I said... Saying that then, it just reminded me, earlier I watched something that was really good, and I was quite surprised by it, actually. It was a tribute to Led Zeppelin in the Kennedy Center in America. But they had... what they call it? Is it Ann Wilson from Heart? You know, the band Heart? They had her doing a cover of Stairway to Heaven, and holy crap, that was amazing. That's probably like the best cover of a cover I've heard. I know Stairway to Heaven's not Led Zeppelin's song, but they definitely helped to bring it into the mainstream. But yeah, they got, I think it's Ann Wilson, her name is, from Heart, to come in and do a cover of it, and fuck me, that woman's got some lungs on her. She can sing. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go watch it. Unless you're not a Led Zeppelin fan, in which case, yeah, don't bother. I think it was in Heart. I'm pretty sure... what was it? Is it Heart? Did Barracuda? And run, 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 Barracuda. What do you mean they were Brill back in the day? They're Brill now. Looks like we're getting some good old attack damage here on the archers. So that's going to take them up to 28 points of damage. Right. Just get the poll ready for the next round. So we'll have... meat shields, Templars, and the Lonely Rifles. Sounds like some sort of American band, the Lonely Rifles. Right, let's see how this one goes. We certainly got the damage now. Look at how many zombies are actually getting cut down before they even get there. We're just clearing the bridge out. Oh my god. We are literally clearing the bridge. Now that's a sight. Look, they're actually keeping up with the camera as well. As I'm moving the camera sideways, the bodies are getting pushed back. I mean, yeah. That damage is definitely having an effect here. You can tell. The multiplicative effects between the two stats is definitely starting to stack here. God, that was a big word for me. Multiplicative. Jesus. I don't know where that came from. I mean, look at this. We're actually starting to push the zombies back off the bridge here. Oh, God. I'm just trying to see. I wanted to go see what was happening over here with these buildings. I've just remembered. Okay. Oh, that was weird. For a second then, I was wondering what the hell that was. It looks like some sort of maybe blacksmith. I don't know. Maybe that's some sort of blacksmith. I'm not quite sure what it's meant to be. Looks cool though. Now, let's go. I want to go have a look at the knuckle. I'm sorry, guys. I know we're meant to be looking at the thing, but I want to go see what the knuckle drag marks were over here, if we can actually see them. So it was somewhere over here, was it? Yeah, it was somewhere over here. There's like 2 knuckle drag marks. Oh, here we go. Oh, it doesn't look that weird in the game. Yeah, it looks actually, it kind of looks pretty normal in here. Fair enough. Okay, it just looks weird on the overhead map. Not in the actual game. I mean, I'm talking about things looking weird when we've got archers possessed by the war. That's where the Fletchers live. Typing really doesn't like you tonight. That's alright, Ed. It doesn't like me any night. I have this weird ability to just slightly mistype every single word. I either miss a letter out. Like, I know how to spell and things like that, but yeah, I still get it wrong when I type it out. And I think it's because my fingers are moving faster than my brain's registering what's going on. And then with muscle memory, I just always end up pressing enter at the end of everything. So I send it before I can even change it. My God, look at this. Ladies and gents, look at this. Oh my God. Yeah, when I was saying earlier we might end up building a second bridge, I definitely was not joking. Yeah, I think you might hit 60k this round. I think that's entirely possible. Alright, mates, have a fantastic evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate. Indeed, we are poison lives. Very close to our last round. And we've still got this entire flank yet to collapse. Look at that. I mean, sure, we've lost the bridge archers, but, you know, well, we haven't lost them all yet. We've still got these guys who are taking down hundreds of zombies with them still. I mean, that looks kind of insane, doesn't it? Oh, look at this as well, what we've done to the river. Oh my God, we've actually turned it red without even needing to glitch it out. That's impressive. Yeah, these archers they're putting in that work, man. They're really putting in that work. Yeah, we made a body island. Yeah, we did. Literally. Nice little walkway there in the center. Yeah, this side holds wonderfully over here. Schmied shield. I love that. The Schmied. Sacrificial rifles here up the front. God, here we go, the Surge. And I'm not talking about the Singer from System of a Down. Oh God, yeah, 60k. And we blew past 60k. 65, come on. There she blows, 65k. Wow, 6 upgrades. Yeah, we're definitely starting a roll here. There's the poll, ladies and gents. Go ahead. Votey McVoterson. Hey, Wookie. Oh yeah, Wookie, I stole your picture and I put it into the, into a community post. I hope you don't mind. The one that you posted in Discord. Hey, Gordo, we got close there. We got real close. But yeah, sorry, I liked your little Timmy rubber dinghy. So I was like, yep, I'm stealing that. Right. Righty. What are we going for? Oh, okay, interesting. Meat shield. The Schmeat shield. Now, don't forget, ladies and gents, this is the big one when it comes to adding your troops to the field. Because you can add up to 100 per upgrade. Not trying to encourage the vote at all. But that'd be an extra 600 troops on the field. Anyway, there's the poll. Go ahead, vote on what you want to add. See, I always imagined Brittany as a demonette crossed with Shiva. That's how I always imagined Brittany. To me, little Timmy is a Tau child. That's, in my, like, mind canon, that's how I imagine them. Little Timmy is like a baby Tau in Tau armor with his blue head out in a rubber dinghy. And to me, Brittany is a demonette of Slanesh that's been crossed with Shiva and has like 20 arms. Right, so what are we going for? Let's up them numbers. God, what a bad reference that is for anyone who knows that one. To up them numbers. What a horrible situation that was. Right, oh, we're going for troops, okay. Okay. So that's going to take them up to 3,800. Pinky gives us many meat. Yeah, you're damn right. I'll give you all the meat you need. One thing we're going to have to check, though, is when we start, is just make sure that none of them are glitching out at the start of it. Rifles. Yeah, it was a horrible situation, that, wasn't it? The let's up them numbers. What? What a scumbag. Right. So let's quickly go see if make sure none of the what you call them foot soldiers, the meat shield, have fallen in the water. And yeah, we look good that side. Let's quickly go check this other side. Yeah, we look good. Okay. And I don't think any of... Oh, actually, we might be starting to lose 1 or 2 units here. No, actually, no, because if they were, they'd spawn on top. Never mind. I was thinking we were losing units, but no, if they get moved off the bottom, they would have just been spawning on the roof instead. God. Sorry, ladies and gents, I just need to be right back again a second. Won't be a moment. Oh, sorry about that. I'm back, ladies and gents. How are we getting on here? Okay, 30,000 kills. The bridge is still holding. The corpse pile is building nicely. I mean, look at this. I didn't even notice what we're doing over here to them. As they're moving into the flank, they just get absolutely wrecked. When is that Kingmakers game coming out, actually? That's a game I've been interested in. God, I'm going to end up spending loads of my paycheck on games this time, I can tell. There's been a load of games I've been wanting to buy and just never got round to doing it because I've been really busy. Look at that. Oh, look. We've got a little... Can we... Hey! I mean, it's the smallest little Timmy pool ever, but it is a little Timmy pool. It's the best way... I don't know which developer it is, but... It's the guy from the modern times who goes back to medieval times with grenade launchers and shotguns to shoot knights on horseback. That game. I think it's called Kingmaker or Kingbreaker. Kingmaker. October the 9th, okay. But yeah, that's a game I'm really looking forward to. That looks like it's going to be so much fun. $64K. Come on, guys. We just need that little bit more. 65. 66. 67. Every time I see a blood pool, I'm trying to dip my camera into it. It's just like, oh, is this a deep one? No, not quite. Right. So, 60... Look at... What the... That's weird. 6,700 kills and we got 67,600. Wow, that's weird, yeah. The first three numbers on both kill counts are exactly the same. That's odd. Anyway. Hey, Papiazzi. Plus 2,580, nice. So, 6 upgrades, who are we bestowing it upon, ladies and gents? Who is to be the worthy amongst us? Silencio, I've only just clicked into what you were saying there. Just 5k more from 64. Yeah, I don't know why it took me so long for my brain to register what you were saying. But giggity. I stayed up all night trying to figure out where the sun went, and then it dawned upon me. My God. Yeah, so we got a pretty big win rate there for archers, 55%. Jesus. Right, let's go ahead and get that poll up and running. Right. Attack speed. Attack damage. And HP source. Let me quickly go pull up the archer stats. Oh my god, I burped again. It still tastes of lamb. That's insane. It was like 3 hours ago that I ate that. Archer stats. And there we go. It might be a good time to consider adding extra archers. Wow, for a second there, it was 100% for extra troops for archers. That was insane. Oh no, Harry, I don't want to drink mouthwash. I didn't say it was a bad thing. Kind of like tasting the lamb again. It's almost like I ate the burger again. Jesus Christ. Silencio, coming with the $10 because it's been a while. What, since you found me? What are you? Oh, who did that? It's been a while since I found... Is that Sting? Or Stained? I can never remember. I always get confused. And it's been a while since I flashbanged you. Your eyes don't remember. Stained. That was it. Stained. Is that the same guy who did... Oh, what's that other one that it was really... I'm on the outside. You're looking in. I think that was Stained as well. Okay, so it looks like we're going for extra troops here. Thank you, Silencio, by the way. I can't remember if I actually said thank you there. Thank you, Silencio. Very much appreciated. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away in my own thoughts and I can't remember whether I've thanked people or not. Jesus, man. Thank you. Thank you, Ed. Oh, that's a lovely distraction as I was getting ready to add some extra troops on there. Coming in with the £5 British there. Flashbang for the Flashbang God. I mean, who out of all the Chaos Gods? Oh my God. Just because it's almost a Twix colour. What kind of Twixies have you been eating that are yellow? Oh my God. Coming in with the £10. Thank you, Wookie. Yellow Twix. Right, what am I doing here? I've completely forgotten what we actually just voted on. Oh, troops. Plus 6, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30. Oh my God, math this late. Plus 30 troops. Right. Oh God. That actually increased them a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm just ever slightly going to decrease the rank of these just to make sure that they're all spawning in here. Right, let's get the poll ready for the next round, which will be meat shields and mustard Twix. Now, I'm not a fan of mustard, but I can imagine that being one hell of a damn flavour. Oh my God, mustard and chocolate. Imagine that. That sounds vile. Mustard and chocolate. Oh my God. Thank you, my eyes. Thank you, Ethereal there. Here with the 10 British pound. Here comes the boom. Oh, God, what are you, the Costco guys? We bring the boom. Right. Let's go. Now, there's two ways I can read that. It's either cumin flavoured Twix or cumin flavoured Twix. What is my favourite chocolate? It's either Twix or Snickers. Hands down, the best chocolate bars on the planet. Oh, let's hit the slow-mo. Wasabi Twix? Now, you see, oddly enough, I can see that working. Because wasabi's taste is really intense, but it falls off very quickly. So I can imagine that working quite well for a Twix. Mars or Milky Way? Harry, I had so much respect for you. How can you get... Ugh. Mars, oh my god, I actually just feel sick about thinking about eating them. I had so much respect for you, Harry. Oh god. No, I just don't like that. For me, I don't like the fromage stuff. It's almost like a mousse to me that they put inside of Marsies and Milky Ways, and I don't like that. It makes me really sick. What's-ability Pringles? Autocorrect turned wasabi into was-ability. Pringles that used to have an ability, but, you know, they got old and put into a home, and now their abilities have been taken away. I mean, technically, Pringles do have an ability. They make you incredibly, incredibly chunky monkey if you eat 10 packs of them. That's their ability. Dime bars. Now, I do like me a dime bar. I cannot deny I like a dime bar, but I also like my teeth to remain intact, so I can't really eat too many of them. I've almost lost a tooth once or twice on a dime bar. That's the only problem with them. But yeah, they are really nice. School bars? That sounds Swedish. Or Norwegian, I don't know why. Oh, have you tasted the school bar? Very good. It tastes like fish. That's what all Norwegian and Swedish people sound like to me. I'm sorry if you're Norwegian or Swedish, but... yeah. Lion bars. Now that's something I haven't had in a while either. A lion bar, and I will say, they are kind of nice. They used to do... oh my god, how did I even... oh, they used to do white chocolate lion bars. My god, they were the shit. White chocolate lion bars, they were really nice. Jaffa cakes. My wife loves Jaffa cakes too. Curly Whirly. Again, fantastic chocolate bar, but too good at pulling out your teeth. That's the only problem. Really effective at ripping out your teeth. Smarties are nice, yeah. I love, well, peanut M&Ms. They're really nice as well. Really like the peanut M&Ms. They're so Moorish. That's the only problem. Yeah, my little and, well, I say little and he's bloody 16 years old and going to college now. He likes Whisper Golds. It's fine, us Northerners don't have teeth. I mean, yeah, if they're already gone, you can eat all the dimes and curly whirlies you want, can't you? It makes no difference. Freeze a curly whirly. That's actually a smart idea because it'll stop, mind you now, as soon as you stop biting into it, it's going to heat up again and get all sticky and rip your teeth out. Oh. I mean, look at this, ladies and gents. Look at this body pile. I mean, it's not as impressive on the other side, but it's still pretty significant. Crispy M&Ms, they're really nice as well. I've got to say, M&Ms, the innovations of M&Ms have actually been a lot better than most other chocolate bars. If you guys, you know What's-Its, the crisps, or chips as you call them in America? What's-Its do a crunchy version of their, of the What's-It. I actually kind of recommend them, they're kind of nice. Crunchy What's-Its, so good. Amazingly, look at what's going on here. The central this is a complete U-turn from what we've experienced before, ladies and gents. The central bridge has collapsed now before the flank. Before, this flank would collapse every single time before, but not now. Now the central bridge is the first to collapse. What's happened? What's changed here? Peanut slab, Jesus. That just sounds like something you'd find in a morgue. Oh God, what are them, is it the nougat bars, whatever you want to call them? They're like one side strawberry, like one's like a pinky colour and the other side's like a yellowy colour. Oh, they're so unhealthy and chewy, but they're nice. I think they're called nugget bars. Is it nougat? Is it nougat? Yeah. You see, Harry, I always find their chocolate really rich, like sickeningly rich. That's the problem I've always found with like Belgium and all, Swedish chocolate and all that kind of stuff. Holy crap, yeah, we reached 70k, ladies and gents. We actually did it. Oh my God. So what, we've added about 6,000 kills from an extra 30 archers? Yeah, look at that, 71k, that's nice. So there's your poll, go ahead. Vote, what are we bestowing 7 upgrades on here? White takers. What the heck is that? I've never heard of that one, Dave. Plus 3,625. Okay. That's pretty decent. So what's that, like an extra 100 odd kills we added for every single archer? So per archer, increased our kill counter by 100 each. Oh, it's a New Zealand brand. Is it white chocolate by any chance? Big increase tonight was about 31k at the end of last week. Yeah, we've done really well. That snowball effect is definitely taking place now. Okay. Fair enough, Dave. Dark chocolate. See, I'm not a fan of dark chocolate at all. I cannot stand dark chocolate. It's too cocoa-y for me. Not a fan of cocoa powder. Tim Tam, I've heard of them before. Oh, fairly even distribution of the voting here. Well, it looks like Meat Shield just pulled that one ahead, so let's quickly go ahead and pull up the Meat Shield stats. Here we go. I love this little armor. Right. Meat Shield. Plus 100 troops. Melee armor. Block chance. And HP. Start. 2 seconds. I just want to check something here. Speed zombies. The speed zombies deal 50 damage a hit, by the way. So, officially now, if you were upgrading any HP on any of the units, what you're essentially doing is letting them live for one extra punch, which can be quite significant for your army. If all extra 1,030 archers, for example, can take an extra hit from a zombie, that means they're going to survive a third longer than they would before. So, that means then that these guys currently take 4 hits to kill. Failing! Well, we've got a split decision here, ladies and gents. Oh, it's not split anymore. Block chance. That's the one that takes the lead here. So let's go ahead and add in the block chance here. Melee block chance for 7%. Awesome sauce. Right, let me get the poll ready then. So the next one will be archers. Templars. And finally, rifles. So, ladies and gents, this is probably going to be our final round of the evening, I'm afraid. Oh, and I just need to be right back. 2 seconds, won't be a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I like how we have 2 totally different battles here. It's like a race between the sides. Which side can get to the end first? God, look at that rain of arrows. There's so many of them, man. That's amazing. Look at all the goo on the floor. I've got a feeling most of the goo is not piling up there and ends up leaking down into the river. You can already see the river changing colour here, ever so slightly. It's getting a tint to it. Yeah, that's insane. That's a lot of archers. Well, it's not. It's a lot of arrows, should I say. Oh, and this is why this flank is holding so well. Look at how many units commit to this side now. That's actually an insane amount of units we commit to this side of the fight. Yeah, some dynamic has changed here ever so slightly, where now a lot more units are coming to this flank than the other. Don't know what happened there, but... And it looks like most of the archers now are focusing on trying to attack the sides rather than actually protecting the front, though that's not to be said that the front isn't still getting constantly hammered. Oh, yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, we did. Well, sorry, I did do that, didn't I? I did make the meat shield slightly longer and narrow so they could fit in a little bit better. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly, because it's nice that this flank isn't collapsing almost instantly. It's actually getting some decent archer support now as well. Although it does seem like most of the range end up coming to this side, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because most of the zombies aren't over here. Which is a little bit annoying. But this side still does a pretty good job of holding its own. Oh my god. Yeah, so even though they are coming from over there, they're still firing over here. Hey, we're starting to make our island. Yeah, so look, half of the archers do actually, even though they come over to support this side of the flank, look, they're actually facing it over there. So all that really happens is they come over here to support these guys with that flank, and they're like, oh, we're not really needed, so we're just going to fire arrows at this side instead. Which is kind of nice, because that's a big fat chunk of troops that really aren't moving that much. Yeah, apparently, Shifty, the bridge falls first now. This flank is still holding out, even though we... look how many units there we had to commit to this flank to hold it back. So that holds nicely now, and yeah, it's the bridge that actually collapses first. God, it takes so many losses here. We're already at 62k, ladies and gents. We're already at 62k. Oh, Harry, I really wish you'd rephrase that. Can I go longer tonight so you don't have to get up? I mean... oh, man. $70k has been achieved now. Are we going to hit the 80k mark? Sorry, Harry, it's the first thing that popped into my mind. $72k. It's actually insane how many losses they still take, even with this small amount of archers. Look at that. We're up to 74 now. Oh, you and me both, Harry. You and me both. Responsibility sucks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's 75,000 here. Halfway to our next upgrade. I think the next stream is probably going to be the one that ends it all. I think we'll finish, I think by next weekend we'll probably finish this one here. I'm just having a look around the battlefield, sorry. I like how we've slowly turned this river blood red here. Look at this side of it. Jeez, man. That is insane, that body pile. I mean, technically, this is a little a rubber dinghy moment, but, you know, it's not a natural blood lake, is it? The volume is artificial. We've just simply colorized it. So I don't really like to call them ones a proper little Timmy lake, unless we transferred the whole lot of it into red. I mean, technically we can do that if we go over here and just... Can we... How do I... Oh, have I forgotten how to do this now? Come on. Oh, I can't remember how you do it. How did I do it before? There we go. Now it's all blood red. Now little Timmy can get out his rubber dinghy. I love that the glitch in this game just turns the water blood red. That's so weird. It's so weird how it does that. No worries, Steve. You have a fantastic evening. So it looks like we're going to be upgrading the archers here. Okay. So what are we going to do here? So we've got troops. We've got attack speed. We got attack damage. And health points. What are you thinking? I mean, that's a fairly even spread again between the two. Let's have a look, though. What was the winner? Attack damage there won out. So we get a +7 to our attack damage here. Oh, math. That's going to be 35. Which now means it's only 10 arrows to kill the stronger units on the field. So that's really good. That's going to be quite powerful for us. Which should mean that the normal zombies now die in, what, like 4 or 5 arrows? Something like that, 6 arrows? Which is pretty damn strong, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, you know. That ain't no laughing matter. But, of course, you fantastic little sausages, unfortunately, it is time for us to wrap up here today. We're so close. We are definitely in the snowball zone here, ladies and gentlemen. But, as always... I do hope you had a blast. I know I have. A massive, massive shout out to you channel members. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and helping us to carry on here doing what we do. It really means the world to me. Thank you so much. Massive shout out to the mods. You guys are awesome. Thank you for helping to keep the chat running lovely and smooth. And of course, massive shout out to everyone who watches the VODs and is subscribed to the channel. My God, words, sometimes they're very difficult. It's not like I do it for a living or anything, you know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, until next weekend, you wonderful internet sausages. Peace.